Hey guys, and in today's video I'm doing something a little bit different. It may possibly change my channel to reviews and other things like that, or it may not. It depends on how well this does. But today I am reviewing the HP 15 bw0xx. It's a 15-inch laptop. I believe it's like, actually I didn't buy this, my friend Landon gave it to me. But I know everything else about it other than the price. Everything else I know, most of it at least. But I know everything that you would need to know if you're buying it. Okay, so it comes in this black color. I like the way it looks because of the blacked out HP logo. And I apologize about the lighting. It's like, you can tell I'm using my phone flashlight. But I like the way that the back looks, or the color. I like how the HP logo is blacked out. It's got like this diamond sort of texture to it, like a toolbox, I guess you could say. I'm trying to get it on camera. There you go. Like that kind of texture. It's quite thin. I don't know how thick that is. There's a USB port you can compare it to. It's quite thin for how powerful it is. I believe that it only comes in one color. I'm not sure, like I said, I didn't buy it. So you can see that. Like I said, everything's black. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought my camera stopped recording. But you can tell that everything's black. Touchpad, most of the time the touchpad works. It only doesn't work when I'm trying to show something to someone and then it looks like a piece of crap. But yeah, that I don't like that the HP logo's there. I wish it wasn't there. I just don't like it because it doesn't match the one on the back. The power button's pretty weird. It doesn't, you have to push it in really hard to get it to turn off. It doesn't have a num lock button, or it doesn't have like a light or anything to tell you that there's num lock is on, but it does have caps lock light. The screen is very, very nice. It's high definition, obviously. I mean, I don't know what laptop doesn't have a high definition screen. I have used this laptop for about maybe 2, maybe 3 months. And I've used it for gaming, mostly gaming actually. I've done work at school with it. The teachers at our school get triggered when we don't use Chromebooks. So I haven't really used it much at school. But I like using this because I like the way Windows is. I just like using Windows better than I like the Chrome OS. I don't like Chromebooks at all. I think they're stupid. You can do the same things on your phone that you can do on a Chromebook, except it has a keyboard and a touchpad. The specs for this computer are the processor that this computer has is a AMD A6 9220 with AMD or like the Radeon. I'm sure you've heard of it. Radeon R4 graphics. It's an APU. It has 5 compute cores. I believe it runs at 2,500 megahertz, or 2,500 megahertz, which I know converted to gigahertz is 2.5 gigahertz. It has 2 cores and then 2 logical processors. The amount of RAM that comes in this, and I say comes in this because I've changed it. When you buy it, it comes with 4 gigabytes of RAM, but I upgraded it to 8 gigabytes of RAM. But if you're going to be gaming on this, then you're going to want to upgrade it to 8 gigabytes. But running it on 4 gigabytes, you're not even going to notice a difference unless you're gaming. But 4 gigabytes, it's really fast. I'm trying to think. When you buy it, it comes with Windows 10 Home. And when you buy it also, stock, it'll come with a 500 gigabyte hard drive. Yeah, that's most of the stuff that you need to know. It's a 64-bit system. Obviously, most laptops these days are, unless they're Chromebooks or like little tablet sort of things. Yeah, that's most of the stuff that you're gonna need to know about this computer. Yeah, that's all basically. Sorry for stopping. Or sorry for stop talking. I am going to show you now how this computer runs games. For a computer that's this cheap, I don't think that it is very, very bad. I know that it's not very expensive, but I know it's not cheap either. Actually, I'm not sure. I have a MSI combustor right here. I can show you just so you can get a basically, I'm just going to show you how it runs MSI combustor. It runs at, the most that you'll get out of it is 10 FPS if it's plugged in. But usually you have a max of 9, or the common thing on 9. You can see right here, right there it says AMD Radeon R4. You cannot overclock this. This is locked. I've tried already. That's what I do with every single laptop that I get, or any computer, I guess. It runs Minecraft with Optifine pretty good. I don't really play Minecraft that often. I just downloaded it so I could, just see how games run. It plays Fallout 4, not very well, but not very bad. It's impressive for a computer like this that's not really meant for gaming. It runs probably, I would guess, at around maybe 25 to 20 FPS. And I have the settings turned up to, like, the texture quality, I have it on high, which is impressive that I'm getting that frame rate for Fallout on this laptop. But right now I'm going to show you BeamNG Drive. While that's loading, I'll talk about the speakers. The speakers in this laptop are very, very impressive, especially for a laptop, just because laptops don't normally have the best of speakers. I know that there's, I don't know what the brand's called. I think it's like Bowers and Wilkins or something. And I know that those might sound, I've never heard them actually, but I'm pretty sure that they're like some pretty good. But these, I think, are just regular, honestly, I don't even know. But they sound very, very good, especially for a laptop. Here's BeamNG Drive. This is how it runs. The textures are on medium. But remember, I do have 8 gigabytes of RAM installed, so it probably won't run this good as on factory. Which you can see. Oops, I missed that. I'll get into a crash so you can see if I can even get somewhere. Yeah, I'll show you the insides of the car so you can see, like, detail-wise. You can see it's pretty good for a laptop like this because it's not meant for gaming. Sorry about that. It's doing it again. Oh, because the car stopped. My bad. Okay, but here's a crash. You can see it runs very well. I'm not going to open Fallout because loading will take too long. I'm going to start using OBS on this laptop. I've already done it once, and there's no way that you're going to be able to record and play games on this unless the games are quite old or they don't use a lot of CPU, because the CPU part of this, not the graphics are amazing on, like, in my opinion, the graphics are amazing. I've never had a problem with the GPU is being used up all the way, or not even close, really. Most I've gotten was like 70, but percent, of usage. Right now, I've done absolutely everything I can to get this laptop to go as fast as it can. I've shut down apps that I'm not using. Like, I've deleted all apps that I'm not using. I've deleted all the drivers and everything for printers, the whole printing sort of thing. And the CPU part is very, very weak. It gets used up very often. Like, the reason that Fallout 4 and most games would lag is because of the CPU. You're not going to have a problem with the GPU. But I'm saying you're not going to have a problem with the GPU, but I mean, it's not, like I said, or you have to remember this is not a gaming laptop, so, you know, games that are like, I'm trying to think, like, for example, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 or Call of Duty World War II or any of those, really, Forza Horizon 4, you can't run those games on this laptop. It's just, you can't. Sorry about that, the phone's ringing. I know for a fact that the graphics in here have 512 megabytes of VRAM. You can't change it, obviously. It gets pretty loud if you... Actually, I think that's from it. No, it's not. It's from the heatsink I've got here. But, it runs quite well. Running most things. The fan, like I just was saying, and then I guess I just changed the subject. The fan, it gets quite loud, but that's because I have everything turned up to maximum performance. I've got absolutely everything that I'm not using shut down or deleted. I've got all the AMD or the Radeon settings turned up. Everything. This laptop's basically being pushed to its limits all day, every time you use it. But really, if I was going to, I would recommend this laptop to anyone who's doesn't have a lot of money, is going to be playing light games. Like maybe if you're at school or something, you want to play a game or something, like when you get free time or something. This is a good laptop for that, I think. For how cheap it is, you can't beat it, really. It's portable. The battery life on it, like everything's turned up on it, so I get probably about 40 minutes if I'm using Google, but for most of you who use this, you're probably not going to be using it for gaming. You're going to be using it for work. You'll probably get about 2 hours out of it, maybe longer. But yeah, that's the end of this review. Like if you want, subscribe, but I'm not going to make you, obviously. Just, if you have any questions about this laptop, comment down below, because I remember looking things up about this laptop, and all I find is like people unboxing it, and they're not normally in English. I don't have anything against people that don't speak English, and just it can be frustrating sometimes when you're trying to find something or find out stuff about something that you have, and it's people that they don't speak your language and you can't understand them. But yeah, I'll help anyone who asks questions about the laptop. You can ask me anything about this, and I'll get right back to you as fast as possible. I normally get back to you in about, I don't even know, maybe 10 minutes, because I'm constantly checking the comments. Alright, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. See ya.